So 1, not consistently pursuing Jesus. 2, those you love don't love them. Number 3, signs you might be dating the wrong person is when you don't experience healthy conflict. Is that one surprising to anybody? When you do not experience healthy conflict. You're saying that I should have conflict with the person I'm dating? Yes. I'm saying you should. I hope to explain why. I'm not saying you won't fight. You will. All couples fight, okay? It's not if you fight, it's how you fight. Okay, and when I'm saying fight, just so we're all on the same page, I'm not actually saying physically fight, right? I'm talking about conflict. I'm talking about disagreements. I'm talking about arguments, if you will. Healthy couples fight fair. Unhealthy couples fight dirty. Healthy people work to a resolution. Unhealthy press for victory. You know what the difference, I believe, between healthy conflict and unhealthy conflict is? For me, it's almost always unhealthy if my goal is to win. My goal is to win. It's almost always healthy. Here's the deal. My wife used to tell me, Matt, you can win any argument with me by force of your personality. Oh, then I don't want to win. The difference between healthy conflict and unhealthy conflict is, in healthy conflict, you're trying to find resolution, you're trying to stay out of defensiveness. The goal is intimacy there. It's not about winning. And here's the thing. We take all of our gear for battle into conflict, and it doesn't work because it's not about winning. There's a lot I could say there, but it's not about winning. It's about intimacy. As soon as we get into a defensive stance, we have lost our ability to build intimacy. When you never fight, then that's a flag too. Okay? Anybody, I was talking to somebody not too long ago, and they said, it's just wonderful. We're the same person. We always agree. We never fight on anything. I'm like, nice. Which one of y'all are lying? Come on. I get chemistry. I get that. I get it. Who wouldn't agree with me, right, Jordan? Come on. Have you ever been in a relationship where, you are saying everything to just try to keep that person happy? And deep down, you're not being real? That's conflict avoidant. And when 2 conflict avoidant people get together, they can stay together a long time, but it's problematic because there's actually not intimacy involved. Because intimacy, you see, happens when 2 people come together. It's a mutual mingling of souls in ever-increasing depths where they see each other and they hear each other and they just know each other deeper and deeper and deeper. But if you're not differentiated, that can't happen. So when you never fight, it's a flag. On the flip side, some of y'all have fought and broke up and make up and fight and break up and make up and fight and break up and make up and fight and break up and make up, and that was just between last Sunday and this Sunday. That's a flag too. All right? I'm just picking on everybody. I know. That's a flag too. I want to just give you some communication red flags, and then I'll kind of really try to hurry through the other 2. But some communication red flags, okay? I'm serious on this. Pay attention to this, and I want to you to pay attention in regard to whether you do these things, okay? Stonewalling. But you know what stonewalling is? It's a silent treatment. It's given to your significant other during arguments. It's a flag. You might be the flag if you're stonewalling, okay? Doesn't mean you don't have a timeout and come back together later. That's a flag, stonewalling. Love bombing. Anybody ever heard that term? Love bombing. We're real good at it in the church. Love bombing, that's manipulation through an overload of love, affection, attention, compliments, gifts in order to get the person to do whatever they want. Oh, look what I'm doing. That's called love bombing. It's manipulative. Gaslighting. That's become a popular term in our culture, gaslighting. It's manipulation by causing someone to question themselves and doubt their own thoughts, memories, reality, and experiences. By the way, we do this to our kids too. That's another sermon for another subject. But all of us gaslight to some extent. Oh, my daddy, my belly hurt. No, it doesn't, buddy. It doesn't hurt. You just want something. That's gaslighting. That's a strict definition of it. But it is. Right? It's invalidating somebody's opinion or feelings or pretending they're not true, making them think they're crazy. Right? It's a red flag. Guilt and shaming. Manipulation by feeling like you owe somebody for all they have done for you. It's kind of like this whole, like, after all I've done for you, I've sacrificed all of this for you, I've moved all across the country for you, therefore you owe me, you have to be with me. Guilt and shaming, that's a red flag. Criticism and labeling, constantly criticizing and told things like you're lazy or you're stupid or whatever it might be. Like, that's a red flag. I could go on, but we'll stop there. If you never have healthy conflict, it's a flag, whether you're avoiding it or whether you're always engaged in this constant cycle of unhealthy conflict, it's a flag. Here's probably the best verse on how to do conflict well. It's found in James chapter 1. Turn to James chapter 1, verses 19 through 20. It's actually a simple concept, and it's life-changing. Simple, but not easy. Here it is. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. Listen first. That's a key to doing conflict well.